Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I have a perfume video for you. Again, I know, but it has been some time that we have done the perfume video, and I am here in the original spot of my first video that was about perfumes. And today we are going to talk about Replica perfumes from Maison Margiela. As you may already know, one of my, if not my favorite perfume is Bubble Bath. And this is how I discovered that perfume. And so, yes, I decided that we could go through the perfumes here, you know, the whole situation. This is going to be a very chill video. So, I got here the tri set from Maison Margiela. It includes Jazz Club, Under the Lemon Trees, At the Barbers, Sailing Day, Beach Walk, Springtime in Park, Springtime in a Park, By the Fireplace, Bubble Bath, Whispers in the Library, and Lazy Sunday Morning. And I've got also another one, and that I have received in mail, the tester, and this one is When the Rain Stops. The photo is pretty cool. Yes. So let's just review all of them and go through each with more details. Alright, so here we have the perfumes. All of them except the Bubble Bath. Of course, that was my favorite, and so I used it right away. I do have now a small travel size. I think it's 15 milliliters, and also a full bottle of 100. Yes, so actually when this arrived, my favorite was Lazy Sunday Morning, which is the first one here. And also one of the most used, I mean, it's almost gone. But this arrived. I really like this one. So, Lazy Sunday Morning. And after I was trying the perfumes, on my skin, I really started to prefer the bubble bath. So even though I may have liked this one better at the beginning, now I do, my preference has changed since then, and I have kept liking the bubble bath a bit more than Lazy Sunday Morning. But again, I really like this one. I have sprayed here a little bit. So, we can check it. This is really, really good. In my opinion, this scent is one of the most expensive smelling from the Discovery, from the Discovery set. It really has an environment that I don't know, I would expect a very expensive hotel smelling like this, like the sheets or like the room scent to be something like this. It is very clean, but not the same type of clean like the bubble bath, because the bubble bath is exactly that. So it's a perfect replica of that situation, the bubbles in the bath. And so that one is a bit more playful as well. You can say that it's a bit more summery, although I wouldn't say that it is necessarily summery. But this one, it is very good. I mean, again, this is my second favorite. But the notes include aldehydes, lily of the valley, and pear at the top, and then mead notes are rose, iris, and orange blossom. And on the base we have musk and patchouli. So I would say that this still smells like something clean, but although there is so many other notes in here, for me this smells like musk and rose. I do think that maybe aldehydes give it a bit more airiness, so that's why it smells like I don't know, like an expensive detergent, But yes, this the fact that this smells a lot, mostly of rose, is also the fact why I don't give it so much preference anymore. Because rose is a scent that tires me quite a bit in perfumes. And the rose scent needs to be very well done, in order for me to like it. And if I recall correctly, bubble bath does include rose in the middle notes. It also includes lavender, and jasmine, which are very the powerhouses, of perfumes. But you can barely notice all of those. So again, I find it a little bit disappointing. I do think that this dried out smells a bit more like pear, but again, pear is not something that I favor very much. So yes, now what we got next? Oh. It was like it doesn't fit anymore. It didn't grow up. I don't think so. Anyway, but the next one that we have here is Springtime in the Park. I like this one very much. Actually, I was considering buying another perfume from Replica line, but I mean, of course, you may know already, Replica is a quite expensive line of perfumes, and in my opinion doesn't perform well. Again, the bubble bath that I have already, it's a scent that disappears very, very shortly after you apply it. And so, yes, even though that's the case, I still like how they try to, replicate some moments, so I can definitely see myself taking a bath. Like, I feel, when I put bubble bath perfume, I feel like I just got out of really fancy bath, I feel clean in a fancy way. And so with some perfumes that Replica has, that's the case. So it smells like expensive ingredients have been used to make the perfumes. And that sometimes makes a whole lot of difference. So that's why the price may be a bit more steep. But anyway, this is Springtime in the Park. So Springtime in the Park smells very gentle. Actually, let me refresh this a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I sprayed it while I was preparing for this video, and it's barely there already. The only note that I can still feel a little bit is Lily of the Valley. I don't know if this has more notes, but the ones that I could find was Lily of the Valley, Pear, and Musk. So this is similar, but to the previous one, but I mean, obviously it is a bit more simple. It doesn't have the rose though. Okay, this smells like a cleaning product at the moment, which is not the best smell. Okay, I think that at the beginning you can feel a bit more of pear. But then afterwards it dissipates into Lily of the Valley. But again, it's very simple, but it smells expensive. So I do have other perfumes. Actually, I reviewed Zara perfumes, and those were in collaboration with Jo Malone. One of them includes notes of Lily of the Valley, and it doesn't smell as expensive as this one, so obviously the difference will be there. And you know, my handwriting isn't the best. I spoke with one of my teachers the other day, high school teachers. She was my teacher of Portuguese, and we were good friends because when I arrived to Portugal, she was my friend, you know, one of the first people who helped me and stuff like that. So we stayed in touch, you know, through all these years. She even gifted me a puppy. So, well, she found a puppy and, you know, she gifted it to me, and well, it's a whole story. But as you may know my rambles already, this story is about my handwriting. She sent me a message the other day saying, look, I found a poem that you wrote me. And I mean, it must have been back in high school, because I haven't seen her for a long time. And I saw the picture, and my handwriting was so good. It was like nearly perfect, you know. And now when I look at it, I'm like, oh my god, what happened? Anyway, so this now smells like Lily of the Valley with a touch of musk. Very good perfume. If you like something simple, you know, if you like to smell fresh, for me this smells like spring. I couldn't say anything, you know, and I mean, it is in the name, springtime in the park. So this is the one, very simple one, definitely would recommend. Okay, so this video is trying my patience today. Things are not going well, and I feel tired already, but hopefully I can just power through. If my mood is a bit, you know, off, it is what it is. Anyway, but next perfume that we got here is Under the Lemon Tree. So Under the Lemon Trees is another very fresh perfume. I would say that this first three perfumes are my favorite from the set, obviously besides the bubble bath. But let me just check how it smells now. So it barely smells as anything at the moment. It has a faint scent of lemon. But let me just refresh it. When you first spray it, it smells like dishwashing liquid. And I mean, it stays smelling like that, you know, the lemon from the dishwashing liquid, but it's an expensive lemon, okay? It's an expensive lemon that, I don't know, was grown in Italy, in whatever it is, the best place to grow lemons. And then someone made a dishwashing liquid from it, okay? No. Well, I still like it. I mean, it's a scent. It smells green, you know, so the trees are implied in the title. They are definitely there. So this includes top notes of lime, petite grain, cardamom. I have no idea if petite grain. Then middle notes are green tea and coriander, and the base notes are white musk and cedar and rose. Now, this seems to be a complex perfume, you know. When you read the notes, it promises in a way to be a bit more complex than it is, you know. So yes, I would say that this is a good perfume. I still like it. Is it my favorite? No. If I spray this on myself, would I wear it, or would I want to wash it off right away? No, I would wear it. I like lemon smelling perfumes. I feel like this lacks something, you know, which I cannot say what, but it smells green. It smells green, it smells lemony, it smells fresh. Anyone could wear this, while the other perfumes, I would say the previous ones, are a bit more inclined to the feminine side. This one is totally unisex. I do think that anyone could wear this. Yes. So yes. So this was the Under the Lemon Trees, and now hopefully we can go to the next one. And the next one is Sailing Day. And Sailing Day is the first one that for me is a bit more inclined. Yes, so Sailing Day is the first one that is a bit more inclined to the masculine side. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily, you know, like in your face and I don't know, this is a perfume for man, you know. But yes, I would say that this definitely is something towards that side. And let me just check. I think that now this smells like I mean, nothing. It smells like nothing. No, I do think that it still smells like something. I think it is aldehydes that I'm. Yes. Well, let's refresh it. That's intense. Let's just air it out. While this is drying, I just not that I don't know if anyone cares, but I'm leaving for a vacation in Portugal, and yes, so I will be there for some time, and more probably than not, there will be no video. Some of the next in few next weeks. I wanted to be extra productive and film, you know, extra videos, but then life happens, and here we are. Okay, so now, I mean, again, as Replica does very well, this does smell like a day near the sea, you know, sailing. Not that I would know what that is, because I have never been sailing or anything like that. I've been on a boat, like how should I explain it? It's a wooden boat that goes to the sea, but it's not very big. I was scared to bits, to be honest. I was really young, and I went on a trip with some friends of the family, and again, I was really young, very, you know, inexperienced. And when we went, I mean, obviously it's a kind of traditional boat that you can see in Portugal, I would say, like an old style, how the fishermen used to go to the sea. So, I mean, you could touch the sea with your hand, you know, like sitting. I was like, oh my god, if this thing flips, you know, we all gonna die. I don't know how to swim, so, and I'm scared, kind of scared of water, but that's a whole other story. So yes, not that I know of sailing, but this smells like the sea, you know. And actually the notes do include sea, aldehydes again, red pepper, coriander again. Then middle notes include juniper, iris and rose, and then base notes are seaweed. This does smell a bit like seaweed. There's something fishy in there. But yes, seaweeds, cedar, ambergris, and amberwood. Would I wear this perfume? I think yes. In a day where I would like to feel extra fresh. Sometimes I have those days when I cannot stand anything sweet, you know. In a perfume, I have few sweet perfumes, and there are days where I'm like, oh my god, can we not? But then, you know, it goes away and I'm back. But this perfume is, I would say that it's really good for those days, or for those of you who like the freshness, you know. This is not sweet at all. It's a bit spicy, I would say, but again, it goes away. I think it's from coriander and red pepper. But it goes away. And again, the lasting power is nothing on this one because, as I mentioned, I was not able to smell almost anything. So yes, that was sailing day. And now I'd like to say that this is the warm part of the set. When I say warm, I would say that these perfumes are a bit more dedicated to seasons like autumn and winter, you know. So this one is Whispers in the Library. I really love the name. There's another perfume coming that the name promises a lot. And so it was a huge disappointment when I smelled it. But either way, this one is Whispers in the Library again. It smells kind of vanilla with something else. But yes, everything, all that stayed after a few hours was vanilla, which is the usual. There's a plane coming in. Okay, there are planes, television, everything is aligning itself. In the best way. If this video makes it, it will be a miracle. Either way, Whispers in the Library. So the opening, this, I mean, it does smell like something old. I can point that this smells like old books, for instance, but when I smell this, it smells like I would imagine like old perfume smelling, like old soap. I really don't know how to explain this. It's not a bad scent, okay? It's not a bad scent. I think that from the warm ones, this is my favorite. But would I wear it? Probably not. This is already too strong for me. And it has a sharpness as well, which I think comes from pepper. So the notes include vanilla, woody notes, pepper and cedar. Really simple, not much to add there. I do believe that there's something else going on, but again, I could not find which notes specifically this has. I feel like this smells better when it goes dry and the middle notes come to play. But it is spicy, and as I mentioned, there is a sharpness to it as well. And so, yes. I think it's the pepper that is not letting me, really like this, because I really like cedar, and I used to tell that if perfume has cedar wood, it is saved already, but it is not the case all the time. Because I have tried many perfumes that have cedar wood, and they were no good for me. So this is a bit better, right now that it is fully dried. But as I was saying, this is too strong for me already. It would bother me to wear this all day. Not as much to like I would want to wash it out, but yes, it would be always there and always reminding me, okay, I'm wearing this perfume, so yes, I mean, it's not a bad perfume, but again, I do like my perfumes fresh. So, another one that is a bit warmer, but I would associate with summer months, is Beach Walk. So, Beach Walk, one would associate with sea. I think that this smells nothing like it was smelling at the beginning. This smells like heliotrope now. Yes, definitely heliotrope and musk. This is actually amazing because when I sprayed this, I mean, I will do it again, but when I sprayed this smelled like a sunscreen, Spray it again, just so I know that I was not hallucinating, Yeah. Yeah, so when you first spray it, it smells like sunscreen, you know? It smells like that sunscreen that I used to use when I was really young, you know, the Garnier, a really simple one, but an expensive version of it, you know? My God, it is so different. So again, it still smells like the sunscreen. It includes notes at the top of bergamot, lemon, pink pepper. As I have noticed, pink pepper is present in almost all of the warmer perfumes that you will see now. And mid notes are ylang ylang, coconut milk, and heliotrope. Okay, so this is where it comes from, the mid notes. And then the base are musk, benzoin, and cedar. Okay, I got it. But it's so surprising that, I mean, at first it does smell a bit coconutty, you know, with bergamot. A bit of benzoin comes into play because it smells creamy. But then afterwards you can really smell the heliotrope. And for me, heliotrope is something related to spring, because isn't heliotrope the flower that blooms in spring? I feel like it is. I feel like it does bloom in spring. It blooms in May. Okay, so this is a surprise for me. It really is, because again, when I first spray it, it smelled like sunscreen, expensive version of the scent. But when it dries, it smells like heliotrope. So if you like heliotrope, you know, I would definitely recommend this. This is also a truly unisex perfume, I would say. It doesn't have, at least for me, it doesn't have any inclination. And I do think that I wouldn't mind to smell this on a man. This was very surprising. Yes, beach walk. Actually, I'm going to try this on myself again. Just to see how it works out. But our next player is a jazzy one. And this is Jazz Club. From the descriptions, I already imagined that I would not like this perfume, because it did seem heavy, you know. It includes notes of alcohol too. It's still quite a bit around, so this one, I would say that it is the most long-lasting. What does it smell like? I think it smells like... I think it smells like vanilla and rum. There's also something smoky. Let me refresh it. This is too heavy for me. It is totally different again. It's way more peppery. It's more sweet and herbal. So it really isn't offensive. I mean, I don't know how to explain it well, you know. There are perfumes that I smell and I know that they are not for me, but I know that if I smell them on someone else where their chemistry, you know, could mix well, then I wouldn't mind the smell. So this is one of those scents that, I mean, I don't find this offensive, but yes, I feel like this is very present, you know, like this is for someone who likes to be noted. So when they come into the room, they want people to notice them. It's, I mean, as I said, this is not a bad scent. The notes are pink pepper. Here we go. Neroli and lemon at the top. Middle notes are rum, java, vetiver, and sage. And in the base we have tobacco, tobacco leaf, and vanilla and styrex. So this is Jazz Club. It does smell like rum a lot. So it smells like alcohol, and it smells like pepper, and it smells like vanilla. It is a sweet perfume, although I would say that this has an inclination towards the male side. I mean, I like it and I don't at the same time. I think that this perfume has a place and a person to be on. That person is not me, and I would definitely say that I would not like to see myself nearby someone who wears this perfume. As I said, I would not mind to smell this on an appropriate person. But yes, not for me. If you like strong perfumes, as I mentioned, that are going to be noticed by the people around you, then you would like this. It is a very original scent as well, I would say. It's a, you know, well, jazz club it is. The other day I went to a jazz club with few friends, and there was a band performing, and yes, when I arrived I feel like I was the youngest person there, and I'm not that young. Either way, the band was good. Now, here we go. So, the next perfume is the one that promises a lot in the name. And I mean, I cannot say that that promise is not kept, because it most definitely is, but my expectations towards this perfume were much different from what it is. And it is by the Fireplace. This perfume, I mean, again, when they describe it, they mention that it is something that, you know, they associate with the fireplace, marshmallows, etc. And fireplace it is. Someone should fix that fireplace, because it's sending smoke in the house. So now it's a bit more calm. This is the stronger one by far, the strongest from all of them, because you can most definitely still feel the scent that it is, but it is not as smoky anymore, because I mean, there's part of me that doesn't want to spray it, but here we go. I can feel it already. Okay. Oh. My body reacts to this scent not in a good way. It says Juan, smoke is near, so something is on fire. When I smell it, my brain just goes, this is something toxic, just stop smelling it. Get away. Oh my god, my head hurts. Right away. Right away. And still here I am smelling it again. Well, the smoke is there. My brain confirmed it. Okay? He told me to run away. So, the notes. Let's go there. The top notes are clover, pink pepper, yet again, pink pepper everywhere, and orange blossom. Mid notes are chestnut, guaiac wood, and juniper. And then the base is vanilla, Peru balsam, I have no idea what that is, and cashmere. So the smoke is coming from somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. I would assume that maybe that has to do something with Peru balsam, and maybe chestnut, and also guaiac wood. I remember another perfume that I have tried before that had that note, and I remember not liking that perfume. Oof, it's still there. I feel like it's just one note that has all that smoke, you know? Because otherwise, if it wasn't for that note, I think that this would smell good, you know? I mean, at least not in a way that my brain reacts to it. Because again, my brain just thinks that's something toxic. For me, it smells like something sweet is burning. And it is burning full strength. No, like it is that kind of fire, you know, that just sizzles a little bit. So the smoke is just, you know, filling the room with that burning scent. Yeah, of something sweet. That's how I feel this perfume smells, at least for me. I know that this has been quite popular. But yes, my taste for perfumes is very vanilla. Not in terms of vanilla, but you know what I mean. I mean, it's a little bit better now. When it's dried, the smoke goes away a little bit and it turns a bit better. But it's still there. It smells industrial as well. There's something, I don't know, something like a car oil or whatever. My stomach is going crazy. I bet it's the fireplace. Anyway, I'm gonna just go further on. I don't see myself wearing this perfume ever, and I would not like to smell it on someone else. As I mentioned, my body just reacts badly to it, so there's no way around it. And for those of you who are interested, I mean, I would definitely recommend you to go and try it. Because, I mean, if you are like me, sensitive to certain things, then you're going to have a bad time if you buy this and then, you know. Either way, let's go to the last one from the set. And it is at the Barbers. And this one is specifically indicated for men, while all the others, I do believe that they are labeled as unisex, although some of them lean a bit more feminine or masculine. This one is specifically said to be for men, and yes, at the Barbers it is, because it does smell like cologne, you know, the aftershave cologne. Yeah, no way around it. It still smells, so it has a good staying power. It smells like basil. And something else that I cannot seem to. Okay, let's refresh our palette. Like this, I prefer it like this at first. It smells more like orange. I think it is moss that because dried out, it smells like that, you know, just basic aftershave type of scent. It's not a bad scent, okay? It's not a bad scent. But now, when you spray it, it has a bit more interesting type of vibe. It still smells like basil. It still smells like orange. A bit more. The orange will be gone. I do think that it smells like moss. Let me check the notes. So on the top we have basil, orange, and black pepper. Here we go again. There's another pepper. We have lavender. Oh, it could be lavender, yes, that is coming through. Lavender, rosemary, and geranium, and then the base is white musk, moss, leather, and tonka bean. Okay. So I smell basil, I smell moss, and the orange is gone. It's a pity that perfume, the original scent, goes away, because I do feel like this smells better in the opening than afterwards. But again, it's a fresh type of cologne, perfume, definitely for men. I would not wear this. I feel like, I feel like this is, this would not, have any positive effect on me. If I pass by, or was in the presence of men who smell like this, I mean, it depends on his own chemistry as well, but I don't think it would have any positive effect on me. It's just basic, I feel like this, I did not want to say it, but I will. I feel like older men, usually wear this type of perfume, obviously, because older men are the ones who tend to be the ones who actually went to the barbers, and also who use the aftershave, I don't have any men around me who use aftershave, actually. I just use face cream. Yes, good, but basic. Very basic. And now we are done with the set. So now I just have one, which is When the Rain Stops. And this is it. So I requested a sample to be sent to me. I think this was for free, I'm not quite sure, I can't remember, it has been some time. But I mean, okay, the packaging is pretty cool, and I love the picture, as I showed already. I think that looks quite nice, but so much paper. I mean, come on, people. Like, you have this whole thing, and then the picture, and then there's a holding box, and then the box itself for the sample is inside of it. And are we not trying to save the world? Apparently not. So that was the first thing that I thought when I received this. I mean, I don't know, they could have sent like this thingy in a type of packaging, like an envelope with some bubble wrap or something like that in order to protect it if they wanted to. But I do believe that the packaging was a bit exaggerated. But who am I to judge this? I can't smell anything. So we already know that this one is not long lasting. At first it smells like bergamot. I was expecting quite a bit from this perfume. When I saw the name, so the name promises a lot, and it's not a bad perfume, okay? But again, it's peppery. I believe there's pink pepper in the top again with bergamot. And then middle notes are rain, Turkish rose and jasmine. And then the base is moss, pine tree and patchouli. So I don't know what I was expecting. I wanted something fresh, but something new, fresh, because this seems like something that I already smelled today, from the other ones. So it doesn't particularly smell in any different way. I'd say it's a mix. Maybe from, I don't know, under the lemon trees, and I don't know, with a bit more trees involved. A bit more moss, some flowers, For me, this also leans masculine. And yes, there's nothing really positive that I can say about this perfume. It is not bad, okay? It's fresh perfume. I'm doing this comparison all the time today, but I wouldn't mind to smell it on someone else, but I will not wear it myself. I don't think that it will be, something that I will choose as something special overall. So, to summarize, the Replica perfumes, I do believe that they can definitely replicate the moments that they try. Sometimes it goes well, sometimes it doesn't, but again, the sense of smell is very particular for everyone. So it's not like I can judge for everyone, But if you check my perfume videos, you will see the taste that I have, and I believe that I'm not alone with that taste. And so yes, if you have similar type of preferences, you can use this as your guide. Okay, so we are all done today, and I hope that this video was relaxing and helped you with your troubles sleeping or anything. So I'll see you soon. Meantime, please do take care of yourself